moments away. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleague, Clark Kellogg. Doris Burke will be joining us in just a minute. It's a repeat matchup from a year ago. And this year, Detroit took the first two for a 2-zip lead in the series. Clark, what should we watch for tonight?
Well, one story, Kevin, is Michael Jordan is backing. Yes, both have been bothering him, and we've seen lower numbers than usual from MJ as a result.
Come on, come right,
he's become frustrated
baby.
with the lack of offense the Bulls have been able to create, and the defensive end, he has had his hands full with Joe Dumars.
And the story number-wise between these teams has been Detroit's defense. Clark, 77
Not
points
so
for the Bulls
hot.
in Game 1, 93 in Game 2. Not what they're used to.
And even more than that, Kevin, shooting only around 41% from the floor are the Bulls, and that's frustrating them. On the other end, their defense in transition needs to get better. They are not getting back. If they can fix those things, they can climb back into the series. But this is a critical game 3 right here, Kevin.
And now our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, has some info for us. Doris, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. I spoke with the Pistons head coach for just a bit. He said his team is more focused when they are on the road. You look at the records, and they back that statement up. 24 road wins this year for the Pistons, and the second-best road record in the league this year. Let's see if they can keep that focus against the Bulls tonight.
All right, thank you, Doris. And to follow up on that, the Pistons have the best road record in the league the year prior
It's so
as well.
sweet when
Just
he
a
does it
great
like that.
road team. And to look at the starters for the Pistons. Edwards out there with Bill Laimbeer.
Cartwright,
That
get
is
your
Joe
hand in
Dumars.
there.
And it's Dennis Rodman.
Get in
And
there.
Thomas.
Come on.
The one thing we've seen
Too
so
good,
far in the
man.
series,
They playing.
turnovers hurting the Chicago Bulls.
They playing the
That's
game.
certainly true. I mean, they've had trouble penetrating.
play.
And the
Come
times
on,
they
Pax.
do get in, they've had no place to go, Kevin. What ends up
Come on,
happening
MJ,
is
get
they
that
look to kick it
three-pointer.
out, and Detroit is right there waiting.
The shot's good from Jordan. Here's
It
Thomas.
is. How sweet it is. NBA
Pass to Rodman.
2K11, baby.
Dumars. Here's Laimbeer. Answers right back with a three of his own.
These guys are doing an excellent job on offense here at the start of this game. Good shots leading to 4 or 5 shoots.
That bucket in no time at all. Jordan's got his third bucket of the night.
What's up, MJ? MJ all day. Trey
Rodman
back.
against Pippen.
Hold that ball.
Here's Laimbeer. The shot is off. So the Bulls will take it the other way.
Cartwright, MJ.
Here's Jordan. Kicked him clean. Back to Dumars. Stolen away. Now Grant. Puts the hammer down.
Plays like that are what makes this league so great. He's a special player.
I don't care if you're a fan of another team.
Baby.
You have to admire someone, Clark, who can make
More
those types
ass
of
on
runs.
you.
Jordan against
More
Dumars.
ass.
Makes it
That's
from
a
18
nice
feet
bucket.
out.
You've got to close out on that mid-range jump shot.
Here's Jordan. 8 points for him. Behind the arc. Laimbeer
Not
grabs
two in
the
a row
ball.
like that. We ain't gonna. Pip.
Thomas against Pippen. Uncovered. Laimbeer's shot is off.
Nice rebound,
Here
Grant.
comes John Paxson. Not on the scoreboard yet.
Come on, right in front of me. You jerk.
Jordan against
Playing to
Dumars.
win these boys.
Edwards can't hit,
Yeah.
and it's the Bulls with the ball.
Come on, MJ.
Turnover by
What?
the Bulls.
That was
Michael.
an ugly possession.
Michael.
They were out of sync
Michael.
completely, and the ball just sailed out of bounds.
No.
Making a switch here, the Bulls. And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. The thing about the Pistons and Thomas, he is such a streaky shooter, but if you can keep him cool early, you'll have more success.
Yeah, I agree with you. He is a streaky shooter. It's a two-sided
Streaky
coin,
shooter.
though, when he gets it going and is
I'm
feeling it.
streaky.
And there's not much you can do about it if you're the Bulls.
Thomas up top. He's covered by Armstrong. Laimbeer, good.
Yeah, I
That's a
blew
little
that
bit
one.
of the European style of play there. When your bigs can hit the mid-range jumper, it can really open things up for everybody else.
Here's Armstrong. Michael to shoot, and Jordan gets it to go. Jordan's got 10 points. One more thing about Isaiah Thomas with his struggles the first two games.
Come on, Isaiah. Nobody liked you anyway, man.
Kevin, I don't think it's so much what the Bulls have done. I think Isaiah's just been cold in the first two games. But the Pistons are also up 2-0 in the series, so he probably could care less about what his numbers look like. The most important thing to him is to move on.
Here's Thomas. It's
King!
1-1 from 11 feet away, and that one's good. Here's Thomas.
Oh,
It's a
my.
3-point game.
Who's he even playing right now? I think he's even in the game.
Edwards with it. Great D that time from Jordan.
No kidding.
He hasn't been able to get on track here.
Blocked.
That's how you play the game.
Here's
MJ
Jordan.
for
He's got 10. Let's go with a 3. Hits the bucket.
Oh,
Jordan's got
clutchy
13.
clutch.
Kevin, you look at how they've built this league, and one reason is their outstanding shooting from beyond the arc. That's always a weapon.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Might want to talk it over, son. MJ's dropping trays on you.
Here is Edwards. Outside, Rodman. Thomas
Rodman,
passes
where?
to Dumas.
Where's Rodman? No.
Into James Edwards.
He's supposed
And there's the
No,
one-handed
can't
jam.
let Rodman beat us.
Nice feed inside. Sets his teammate up for the easy deuce.
You have to think Joe Dumars is looking to have a big game here, Clark.
Well,
Yeah.
Kevin, he was the Finals MVP a year ago. He's making a strong case again this year. I mean, you look at the great players on this Pistons roster, and he's certainly near the top.
Pippen goes up, laid in with the deep.
You gotta get it in there, man. You can't hold him
Pistons
back.
trail by 6. Let's go to our great sideline reporter, Doris Burke, for an update. Doris?
Kevin, no surprise, the Zen master, Coach Phil Jackson, has been preaching so far in this playoff series is not to lose focus or panic. He isn't going to give them huge pep talks or talk them up. He'll simply remind them to keep composure and keep doing the things that made them successful in the past. We'll see if his calmness is contagious. Send it back to you.
All right, thanks, Doris. Certainly a cool head would be helpful in this situation, Clark.
Yeah, they can't start making
Oh,
drastic
my.
changes here if they want to get back in the series. I mean, I think Coach Jackson is taking the right approach right now.
Thinking about Dumars, he's key in this series because of his ability
Ooh,
to
you
push
ain't
the
gonna
guard
let me
Michael
shoot
Jordan.
like
Yeah,
that.
you're right there. I mean,
Not
he's one of the
BJ
very
Armstrong.
few in the league who've had
All right,
good
Grant.
success
Let's see.
when he's
Oh, put
matched
in a
up
little
against
short
his
guy,
enemies.
Johnny
And
Paxson
you look at the
again.
first two games of
Some of
this
the
series,
short boys.
and you
Come
can
on,
say
we need
he's
some
continued
tall
to make a
guys.
difference on it.
That's been fun to watch.
Yeah, it has been.
Making a switch here to the Bulls. The shot's good from Jordan.
Boy, this is fun to watch. This guy is putting on the show right now. He's making it look really easy.
Thomas kicks to Edwards.
Shoot. No.
Automatic.
Yeah.
He's got 10.
My goodness, seems like he's got every point this quarter.
Certainly.
Just an amazing job helping to cut into this lead.
It's Pippen on the wing. Easy shot. That's good.
Scotty
And the Bulls
Pippen.
lead by 7.
I'll tell you what,
Look at
Kevin,
him.
both teams have been on a tear. This could be a very high-scoring game.
Pax, come on.
From 20 feet out. Kept the water.
Get out of there. These
Edwards.
guys.
That's good.
Well, he's really doing all he can to keep his team in the game here. What a tremendous effort.
Oh.
This quarter over, and big numbers up on the board.
MJ all
Bulls lead by
day.
5.
Well, Kevin, they've been filling it up from long range. Those three-pointers add up quickly.
And we'll return momentarily. And so far in this series, we've seen Pippen have a hard time getting to the rack.
You know, Coach Jackson
What
brought
did
this
you
up as
say
a problem
about
point
Pippen
for
getting
him.
a rack?
Really, there isn't much.
Oh
Pippen
my
can do
God!
since
You
they
don't know what's going to
double-team him.
happen to you now.
Here's Thomas.
You have no idea what you just did. Where is he? Where's Pip?
And here's Dumars.
Come on.
Here's Rodman, connects from in close.
Rodman just scored on
Rodman's
Pippen.
got his first
What
points of the
the-
night.
That's a good look. Very nice look.
The Bulls leading by 3.
Where is he?
And with
Come
Pippen
on,
being
Pia,
double
Pia,
clutch, you
where
need
you
a
go?
sharpshooter
Where you
to help
down
make
here?
the Pistons pay for
Pia.
that. But the Bulls can't get much in that regard.
Get
No,
out
they
of my
haven't.
way.
It's
I'm
unfortunate because Pippen needs some help. He needs
Oh
somebody
my
to knock down
God.
some shots from outside so he can have room to get to the rim.
Michael Jordan is out there with John Paxson.
What the hell just
Then there's
happened?
Pippen. Then there's Grant and Cartwright. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And so here is Chicago after the basket by Detroit. It's
Come
Pippen
on.
on the wing. Rodman covering. 5 to shoot.
Come on.
2 on the clock. Pippen with the bucket. Pippen's got 8 points.
He's really one of the big reasons why they have the lead now. He's playing an extremely
Grant!
efficient game. It's
Look
fun
at
to
that
watch.
guy go,
Cartwright the pass
baby.
to Jordan.
He's not named Pippen, though.
Here's
so-
Grant. It's Pippen on the wing. Guarded now by Dennis Rodman. They retain possession.
The lob was a little misjudged, and he couldn't get control of it.
Dumars. That falls in on the layup coming off the feed.
Beautiful delivery with the bounce pass. He kept it away from the defense, which set up the shot perfectly.
Jordan kicks to Pippen. Knocked loose.
Uh-oh, I'm
The
playing
team doesn't
around
need
now.
that
No, no, no,
mistake.
no,
You
no,
got to
no.
be efficient.
Outside Thomas. He's picked up by Pippen. Dumars misses. Chicago leading. Takes it up. Shots good by Pippen. Pippen's got
Oh!
10. Here is Thomas. Right side Thomas. Edwards with it. That's good.
Yeah, he
It's
got me
Thomas
on
picking
that
up the
one. They
assist.
caught me looking on that
He's
one.
percolating right now.
Shit.
Just keep putting the ball in his hand.
I'll show you
And
some
here are the
percolating.
Bulls now. One thing, Clark, that the Bulls have learned in these first 2 games, you need to finish strong.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, when they get in the lane, they have to attack the basket with purpose and concentration. Nothing soft, nothing weak is going to work against this Detroit team. They need to play like they're going to get fouled and work through contact.
Making
That's
a
right,
switch here, the
Grant.
Bulls.
Getting their heads, baby. Put MJ on the bench. What? And Pippi on the bench. Oh man, we in hard times for a minute here, boys.
Here's Thomas. And the Pistons
That was
getting
a nice
another
ball.
bucket right there.
Great execution on the
ball.
inbounds play, and they get the basket.
DJ Armstrong. What are we got?
Armstrong
Hodges?
against Thomas.
Grant.
Here's Grant. Got a hand on it.
Oh my God, he got stuffed.
And Dumars gets it
What
to go.
is this?
He's got 6.
Boy, when you run the
Shit.
fast break correctly, it's a thing of beauty.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Rodman down low.
No fouls. We playing some casual b-ball here. We ain't getting no fouls.
Here's Armstrong.
Lots of trays,
From
though.
deep. Kept alive. From deep
Would you
three-point
move up?
range.
Why are you still standing there, BJ? Move up to the tray line. What are
Here
you
is
playing?
Thomas.
Baby ball?
Right around. 4 minutes left in the second. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
BJ, I'm gonna put you on the bench, bro. Oh, he's cold. He's ice cold, too. Look at that. Ice cold, man. Yep.
Making a switch here, the Bulls. Pippen's checked in. Here is Edwards. He's got 14.
One of the ways where they've shown a definite edge, Kevin, has come on the glass today.
Why is Hodges in? What are we even playing here?
Rodman against Grant. Over Rodman.
What?
Now Armstrong. And off the
I don't
glass.
even know
as he
what's
lays that
happening,
one up and in.
It's I guess
And the
what you gotta
Bulls
do.
lead by 1. Like you talk about the Detroit defense, they have really taken away options from the Chicago Bulls.
Just for context, Kevin, Chicago had 5 guys average double-digit points in the regular season. This series,
Nice,
that
Grant.
number is down to
That's
only
right,
3.
baby.
That's a big drop-off. I mean, that's like a 40% drop-off.
Huge drop-off. You're
Oh,
right.
Dennis, you're supposed to be on my team, baby. I hate it. I hate it. It's not okay
And the
with
first
me.
one at the line is good.
Dennis, you're supposed to be getting rebounds for me. You're not a bad boy. You're a bull boy. Come on, D. Miss this one for me. Come on, miss this one just for me.
And he can't hit the second. Chicago with the ball. Isaiah Thomas covering. Here's Pippen. Nails the easy jumper. Pippen's got 14 points.
He's just a man among boys. That destroyed any chance they had of guarding.
The alley-oop.
Damn, I was right on that guy.
Alley-oop. And
I
we're
was
now all
playing
tied
that.
up at 36.
Baller.
Guys have a
Baller.
terrific feel for each other. You have to in order to make plays like that.
Don't you think you can tell that they love being on the court together?
Boy, they're having a good time.
Now here's Pippen. Again, the miss by Pippen.
The mind boggles trying to figure that shot out. Plays like that will turn his teammates against him in a hurry.
And the layup is good. 16 points for him.
That's exactly the way you practice it. Hit the open man for the great look.
Lambier against Grant. Thomas kicks to Edwards. A fadeaway. Can't get it to go. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Here's Pippen. Trains it from short range. Pippen's got 18 points.
Having a hard time hitting the board, get to the board, huh?
Back to Lambier. Cuts off the pass. Here's Armstrong. And laid up and in. Here's Thomas. 1:39 left in the half. Back to Rodman.
Oh my God, BJ was right there, dude.
Here's Thomas. Armstrong.
I
Grabs the
totally
rock.
interrupted
They've
that
really
shit.
done a great job securing the rebounds, Kevin.
They got the advantage right now for +5.
That's a team effort right here. You see how this works?
Here's Thomas.
See how you pile it on? Right when they think they got you, turn it around on them. Shoot it!
Outside Rodman.
Damn it, Rodman.
Hits from the left
He made
block.
another basket on me
Rodman's
that's like
got
losing
5
the
points so
game.
far.
He's making it look easy scoring out there because he's much more efficient here in the second.
Here's Pippen. It's blocked.
Oh!
Making a switch here. The
Bad
Bulls.
boys! What you gonna do? What you gonna do when MJ comes back for you? Oh, MJ. Come on, Pax, hit the try.
Here's Paxson. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. And here's Armstrong. He's scorching hot.
He drew the D in.
He was
and
ice
kicked it
cold
out to the open net.
last time he was in the game, so
Pistons
I don't
trail
know.
by 8.
14-5 run, huh, bro?
Thomas kicks to Edwards. Over Purdue.
Got a hand in his
Edwards
face. Look
can't
at
hit.
that.
You gotta expect more out of him here. He's had a lot of difficulty this quarter, which in turn is making it difficult for them to cut into this deficit at all.
Slow it down. Slow it down.
Here's Paxson.
Grant is looking all sorts of excited over here.
Grant. That's good. And the Bulls lead by 10.
You can't let guys get so close to the hoop like that. You gotta bump them and chuck them a little
Open
bit
him,
as they come
choke
through
him,
the
box
paint.
him out,
Make
rock
them
him
feel.
out.
Thomas. And it's laid up and in.
My bad.
Thomas got 6.
No one really contested him at the basket that time, Kevin. He's just too good in there to leave the door open for him.
And the first half is now in the books.
Paxson
Looking at the
dropping a
game Pippen has
bomb.
been having, he has 18 points and a steal.
Paxson.
He's locked in that whole
Look at
game.
MJ.
We'll see you in just a
Oh, that
moment.
is
Live here from Chicago.
Marathon. Who's that guy? He's got a big boy. Alphonse. What do we got here? Only 16 points. And 1 rebound and 1 assist. I think that Pippen has almost that. 8 blocks. Look what they're doing to me. 4 for 13 on the 3-point attempts. I guess that's not our game. And we are a rebound machine. Imagine if we had Dennis Rodman on our
One
squad.
storyline that Coach Phil Jackson is not happy with. Bench play.
Well, Kevin Jackson was quoted as saying their second unit demolishes our second group.
Armstrong for?
Not what you want to hear if you're a Bulls fan, but it has been the truth so far in this series.
Ice cold.
Here's Thomas.
Let's go.
He's got 6. And Detroit,
Pissed
looking at who
off.
they've got.
Pissed off.
We've got Bill Laimbeer. Thomas is out there with Joe Dumars. Then it's Edwards and Rodman. Thomas against Paxson. Thomas against Paxson. Just 2 to shoot.
Shit.
And the basket by Thomas.
Playing some D.
Thomas got 9 points.
Great pick there. The defender was stopped in his track, and it freed up the easy basket.
Jordan kicks to Grant.
Come on, you gotta give him the dunk, man.
It's nice to give the fans
You gotta
some eye
give him
candy,
the
but you gotta
dunk,
convert.
dude. It's just ridiculous.
And here is Thomas. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Dumars. And
Man, I had them on every pass, right up
He's
until
got
the
8.
basket.
Good job of leading his man right to the rim for the bucket.
Jordan kicks to Pippen. Over Rodman. Guarded by Jordan. The shot by Rodman, no good.
Can't let Rodman score again.
Cartwright, the pass to Pippen.
Come on, free me up here, son.
Rodman covered.
To MJ.
Jordan's up. And it's Jordan with the jam.
That was vicious. I mean, real vicious. Hung on the rim just to say, you realize this is my basket, don't you?
That's right.
That was a nice finishing touch, Clark.
You think he bent the rim there, Kevin?
I think he did, sure. Look at him.
He bent the
Our
rim.
timeout call
Better get
by
the rim
Detroit.
repair out there, guys. Make sure it's regulation. We don't want anybody crying about that. Yeah, see? Look at, oh, Pip needs to get an assist. And then he's matching MJ. Let's go, P up. P up. P up, P up, P up.
Here's Thomas.
Oh, boy.
Here's Dumars. And stolen by Jordan.
You gotta have a vice grip on that ball in the low post. You gotta really squeeze.
Oh, that was for Pip.
Here is Thomas. He's picked up by Pippen. And the basket by Thomas.
No.
Isaiah warming up now, and if he gets going, look out. The Bulls leading by 3. Cartwright with it.
That's not who I was passing to. These points
Goes
don't
up.
count.
And again, Isaiah Thomas.
That is some
Thomas got
happy
13.
horse shit.
Right now, he's just too good, Kevin. Way
As
too
my
good. They
old
need to
man
bring a
would
second
call it.
defender and try to make him give up the ball.
Come on, MJ, do your job. Or
To the
something.
wing. Cartwright. Edwards defending. And again, no good by Chicago.
Well, the bad shooting continues for them to start this half.
For the lead, and the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
My man is in fuego. Definitely way too hot to handle.
Stripped it
We
away.
never call fouls
And
even
here are the
once in a
Pistons.
while.
Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Poked away.
Come on, just pick it up.
Edwards against Cartwright. Pass to Jordan. Isaiah Thomas covering. Jordan with the bucket.
He's been stroking it from long range all game long. Actually,
But now
most of his
Pippen needs
points
to
have
get a
come from beyond the
three-pointer.
arc.
Here's Edwards. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. He's got 16.
Yeah, both teams have ramped it up here in the second half.
Up top, Pippen. Lets loose for a 3. It bounces out of bounds after the shot. Here is Thomas. 15 points in the game. Dumars a screen on Paxson. Pass to Rodman. Now Laimbeer. Again, the Pistons.
That is a
with the
nice
2.
ball. Look at these
They're taking the
boys.
lead and they show no signs of
These
slowing down.
boys coming
They're
to play.
flowing both on offense and defense.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Time out. It's like MJ all day. That's what the Tupac say, MJ all day.
Here's Jordan. He's got 21. And here is Grant.
That was not what I was trying to do. Oops.
Here's Lambier. Wasn't watching the line there. That's going to be an over and back.
They did what I almost did. Lambier. That's who that big boy was. A Lambier.
Here's Paxson.
All right,
No points for him.
hit the tray. Where are you going at, bro? Where are you at, bro?
Here's Pippen. Again, the miss by Pippen.
Kevin, that's the kind of shot you want. You can't ask for better execution on offense, but sometimes they just don't fall.
Chicago trailing here. Jordan. And again, no good by Chicago.
That was a good ball, too.
Outside Thomas. The steal.
Well, Kevin, he hadn't had a great game in terms of taking care of the ball and limiting turnovers.
Kept alive. Cartwright the pass to Grant. Here's Pippen. Pippen missing
Come on,
again.
you gotta give it to him one
It's not
someday.
happening right now. He needs to settle down a bit and let the offense come to him a little more. He's forcing things right now.
Here's Chicago.
I'll show
Trailing
you
by 2.
forcing
And
things.
he nails the triple. Pippen's got 21 in the game.
Kevin, this has really been a competitive, fun game.
On the wing, Dumas from about 19 feet. Again, the miss by the Pistons. And here is Cartwright. Open look. And Scottie Pippen the bucket on the assist by Grant. 23 points in the game.
Way to distribute the basketball.
Dumars a screen on Paxson. Dumars against Jordan. And Dumars gets it to go.
Yeah, Dumars is pretty hard to stop, eh?
Here's Paxson. Looking for his first bucket of the game.
He hasn't scored yet. He doesn't need to score. It's not his job.
Here's Pippen. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Kicked it to the right guy at the right time. That's a good pass.
Snatched away. The shot's good from Paxson.
There's his
And
first
the Bulls lead
points.
by 6. We've seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
That's exactly the way to play. The fans love it. It's fun for the players. I love it. And more importantly, it's tough to defend. Well, it's hard to believe that we're at this point in the game and he still hasn't registered a single point.
Kept alive. Second shot opportunity.
No way!
And it's the Pistons with the ball. 6-point game. And stolen by Jordan. Throws it up.
Monster throwdown. Wow. Excellent defense and the steal earns him a quick bucket in transition.
And they get it. And Beer, good. He's got 13.
He's been extremely active out there, and he has the stats to prove it. Terrific hustle.
Pippen kicks to Jordan. Back to Pippen.
Oh my God, he didn't
It's
get
been a
fouled
tough
for
quarter
that?
right now. They can't seem to get into
Come
any kind
on.
of rhythm or flow. They just keep giving the ball
Come
away.
on.
Just much too sloppy play so far.
Come on.
Great vision on display there. The pass led him perfectly to the basket. That's how you do it.
From deep, Jordan. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
There's been no answer for the three-point shot this half. They've dominated from behind the arc.
What can you do against that? The bright spark of the game, baby.
Looking at the game Pippen has been having, 28 points, and he's connected on 2 3-pointers here as well. His defense has been equal to his offense today,
Pippen got
and both
28?
have been great.
It's the Bulls up by 7.
It's because they were talking shit about Pippen couldn't get to the board, he couldn't get it done, he was getting eaten up all the playoffs. I'll show you. Yeah, there he is. I'll show you what Pippen do. Pippen dunk, man. That's what he do.
Here's Paxson.
Uh-oh.
Grant is out there with Cartwright.
Uh-oh.
And it's Michael Jordan on the court for the Bulls. Getting this fourth quarter started.
There's no way you're going to stuff MJ on that. And then you give it to
Explosive
Rodman.
offense. These two teams have been
Yeah.
going at each other this entire game.
The Bulls leading by 5. And it's Pippen with the jam.
By the time the D reacted, it was too late. That's the way to get up there and throw it down.
Well, this is a guy, Clark, you know you can't give any space to.
Without question.
Here's Thomas. Dumars kicks to Edwards. Thomas up top.
And Kev, that's only his first giveaway for the game.
Jordan. And great assist as he lays that one in. Jordan's got 26. Thomas kicks to Edwards. He's against Cartwright. The baseline J. It takes a bad bounce and goes out of bounds.
That's how you
So
defend
for the
him.
Bulls, Purdue comes in for Bill Carton. And B.J. Armstrong has subbed in for John Paxson. Here's
If he gets
Jordan.
past you, dude, Jordan gonna dunk on you, man.
And foul called as he misses. He'll
take
go to
the
the line and
foul.
shoot two.
Jordan having a terrific game. He's got 26 points and just an amazing performance from downtown. He's been hot from downtown to go along with those great assist numbers.
Downtown. We're gonna go downtown. Talk about it downtown.
And he knocks down the first one.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when MJ come for you? Bad boys, bad boys.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Here are the Pistons with the ball. Trailing by 10. Blocked.
Then we're gonna make you pay.
Covered by Dumars. Jordan hangs. A nice shot by Jordan. Jordan's got 29. Grant against Lambier. Here's Dumars.
Nice
Kept
play.
alive. They need this. Edwards. That's good. He's got 20. Here's Jordan. Right around 6 minutes left in the game. 8 feet out. Another one falls for Chicago.
He's just so gifted offensively. He's a tough guy to match up with.
Poked loose and stolen by Jordan. And then Jordan slams it in. He's shooting 60% from downtown. Here's Thomas.
Come on, Isaiah. Shoot it. Shoot the tray. Shoot
He's
the
covered by
tray.
Armstrong. Here's Thomas. No good. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
This is one of the key reasons why they're losing.
And nobody getting in the way.
Oh,
No
it must
answers in
hurt.
deep. They can't
So
do
bad to be
anything
the
to stop it.
computer. AI.
Here's Thomas.
Wish I could watch the replay on that one there.
Here's
He
Lambier.
got a
It's
hand on
blocked.
it.
The second chance effort. And that is good.
He got the ball inside, and when the D closed in, he just kicked it out to the open man. Simple, but beautiful.
And here are the Bulls now. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Jordan kicks to Grant. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. And the Bulls lead by 16. Dumars with it. At the pit. Grant gets the rebound.
They've been really strong on the glass thus far.
Sure have. Here's Pippen, and it's Chicago scoring again. And here are the Pistons now. It's an 18-point game. Armstrong against Thomas. Then pass it to Dumars. No good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 17-4 run.
Oh, come on. They
And
blocked
it's the
that.
choice ball. They trail by 18. Here's Thomas. Great finish
Oh,
in
that was
traffic.
slick.
He's been getting after it offensively, but they're still trailing here. One guy can only do so much.
Got a piece of it. It stays here. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group.
Oh, that was it? Oh, okay. What do we got? John Paxson game?
Here's Paxson. Hits the quick shot.
He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
And he doesn't really need to play. He doesn't really need to make
Rodman
points.
down low. Rodman double team. The three. Scooped up. Here's Edwards. It's blocked. Big time lead they've got.
Yeah, they're playing extremely well.
Tipped. And it's the Pistons with the ball. Now Dumars from about 16.
So far, it's been a challenge. He's been unable to get it going here in the fourth.
The shot's good from Paxson.
When he gets it going like this, you've got to double team it. That's your only hope.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're down by 20. 2:30 left in the fourth. Making a switch here, the Bulls.
I put Cartwright in on accident. Oh well, it's okay. We can put some big bodies out there.
Here's Rodman. He dumps it off. Here's Dumars.
Come on. That's all right. Burn up the. Oh, it's not football. This one's over, man. Just let it roll. Why even call the foul?
And he makes the first. That one misses.
He's having some real issues getting the ball to fall for him here in the fourth quarter. He still is yet to make a field goal.
Here's Pippen, had a piece of it.
Come on, dude.
This Pistons squad struggling. 19-point game. And Dumars gets it to go. Here's Paxson. 1:56 left in the game. And they call goaltending.
Come on.
Healthy lead. And
Rodman.
the rest of the way, they should be
Playing
able
his
to
A off. He's
Here is Thomas.
arse. A's for arse.
Here's Edwards. Count it. 22 points for him.
Yeah, well, we kind of gave it to him, bro.
Here's Armstrong. Here's Pippen. And a three. And the Bulls lead by 20.
Well, Kev, I think it's safe to say they've got this one wrapped up.
Here comes Isaiah Thomas. The jump off from the right block. Again, the Pistons good for two.
He's really been efficient in the quarter so far. I love the way he's looking for his offense.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Here's Pippen.
Dude, they block everything on him?
5 to shoot. And it's Chicago scoring again.
What an explosive quarter he's had so far. I mean, he has an answer for every single defense that's been thrown at him so far. And that's his second turnover in this quarter alone.
Cartwright gets the bucket. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're losing by 22. 48 seconds left in the fourth.
Scottie Pippen got 39. You think he can get a couple more? We got to break 40. Come on, Scotty. Scotty, beat me up, Scotty. Let's go. Let's go.
Here's Dumars. And here's Edwards. Right
It's a good
inside.
thing that we had
Edwards
Cartwright in
can't
there,
hit.
huh?
Pippen with it. Pippen is doubled. Tipped away.
It's fine.
It stays here.
He tried to squeeze past the defender, but ran out of room.
Oh,
So
that's it.
Chicago
Good night,
going with an
Scotty.
almost entirely new
Oh,
group.
MJ back in. All right.
Here's Jordan. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Right on the verge of victory now. They don't need much more than to just take care of the basketball. Kevin, not much they can do right now. Time is not on their side.
Edwards passes to Lambier. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Jordan with it. Here's Purdue. Connects. And the Bulls pull it out.
Oh my God, they got the 4 assist chant on the last pass. That made it worth the whole.
And you know what, Kevin? They say it really isn't a series until someone loses at home, and that's yet to happen. The Bulls made a big statement here tonight, and we could be in for a terrific series.
I think we might need
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports.
Highlights.
So for Doris Clark and the whole crew, Kevin Harlan saying, see you next time.
Ripping it down. No way is he the player in the game. It's frustrating. It is pretty cool what he did every shot. But come on, Pippen. Oh yeah, that was pretty nice. But Pippen set that up. 38. We gotta see. I think Pippen outscored it. 38. Nice game, but we gotta see. I gotta see. No, we can't listen to any copyright music right now. Here we go. He had 39. Jordan had 38 for 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 3. God damn it. These boys, look at that. Paxson, see, he doesn't need to score points. What's that all about? All right. Good enough for me. Yeah, okay. Six assists, shoot 50% from the field, score 30.
For most of the year, but if he's healthy, then they are a whole different team. This is shaping up to be a fantastic game too, and I can't wait for it to get started.
Ballin'.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, no surprise, Kevin. An update on Michael Jordan. He missed 64 games during the regular season with a broken foot. Now coming into this series, he told Chicago management that he absolutely wanted to play, saying a basketball player is what I am, and there is no way he would miss the series. Management couldn't say no to his request.
Wow.
Game 1 just paid off for them. No surprise
so
with
good.
Michael, Kevin.
Good stuff, Doris. Thank you. And Clark, you know, you hear a quote like that from Jordan and you get an idea of his competitive nature.
Most certainly you do, Kevin. You can see it in his eyes when he plays. I mean, he's as focused on the court as any young player I've ever seen.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls opening lineup. Charles Oakley out there with Woolridge. Then it's Corzine, and it's Michael Jordan and Mason. You see all the great rebounders for Boston. They really are tough to deal with inside.
But what is odd is that the Bulls had a slight edge with offensive rebounds in the regular season. They did a great job of chasing down loose balls.
Wow.
Bird with the bucket.
Jeez, Larry Bird.
And here's Macy. He's guarded by Johnson. Macy with it. Jacks up the triple. Blocked. Johnson outside. From 17 feet out. And again, it's Boston converted.
They're all business here. No messing around right now. Perfect shooting to start.
And so here is Chicago. It's a three-point game. Now Oakley. Baseline jumper. And the shot is good.
Charles.
Here's Johnson. About 5.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Got a piece of it. The Celtics will keep possession.
All right. It's all right. You're doing your job, Kyle Macy. Do it.
Here's Johnson. On the wing, Bird.
They finally missed one.
Bird
Getting off
missed.
to a great start.
I mean, believe
Excellent
it.
focus and intensity, not to mention execution.
Here is Corzine. Woolridge is guarded by Johnson. A nice shot by Woolridge.
That was a
Kick
nice
it to the
setup.
right guy at the right time. That's a good pass.
Here's Bird. Bird can't get
Bird
that one
misses
to
2 in a
fall.
row.
Kevin, that's the kind of shot you want. You can't ask for better execution on offense, but sometimes they just don't fall.
Boston trailing. Here's Johnson. It's blocked. Jordan. That doesn't go either for Jordan. Here are the Celtics with the ball. They trail by 1.
That's what
All right,
happens
this
when
is
you get
stupid
greedy with
now.
those long passes. The lob was a little misjudged
my
and he couldn't get
gosh.
control of it.
Here's Johnson. Takes it up. Blocked. And so here is Chicago. Magnificent
Come
rejection.
on.
Clark, you have to think McHale is going to be a big problem for the Bulls.
Well, nobody on the Bulls has the foot speed to stay with McHale and still be able to handle his size. You look at his numbers. I mean, he averaged 21 and 8 this year, and not many in the league can deal with him inside.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. And here's Macy. Under 4 minutes left in the first. And back to McHale, you mentioned his numbers, also extremely efficient, shooting over 57% from the floor.
Kevin, it's hard to believe that he was the sixth man for this Celtics team last season, huh?
Finally,
It lets you
we
know
can call the
exactly how much
foul.
talent they had when they bring a
Jeez,
guy
what
like
are you gonna
McHale
do?
off the bench.
Shooting Chicago. Michael Jordan. 2 shots. The first one falls, and the Bulls making a change here. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Johnson. About 3.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Stripped it away.
They certainly haven't been very good here in the quarter as far as protecting the ball.
Oops, Charles Oakley.
Here's Johnson. Bird outside. Off the the pick. And again, Dennis Johnson. Johnson's got 6. And here's Macy. They lead by 1. Here's Jordan. Robert Parrish comes up with the rebound. One thing you know coming into this game is how tough the Celtics are at home.
Well, this place is a noise box, Kevin, and it feeds off of the Celtics' play. Bird especially has a knack to make the big play to send this crowd into a frenzy. But the other Celtics can do the same as well.
Stolen away. And here's Jordan. Sent away.
Come on.
Now Johnson. He has 6.
It's been a tough quarter right now. They can't seem to get into any kind of rhythm or flow. They just keep giving the ball away.
Just much too sloppy play so far. Celtics trail by 5. So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
Celtics dancers.
Here's Johnson. Swiped it away.
And I know they're not happy with the way they've been turning the basketball over. It can't be fun to watch or fun to be part of.
And here's Boston. 7-point differential. Jordan against Ainge. With the fadeaway, here's McHale. And he lays that one up and in. McHale's got his second bucket. And here's Macy. Here's Chicago. They're on a 14-6 run. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And some changes for Chicago. Corzine comes in for Charles Oakley. And it's Maxson in for Michael Jordan. Here's Johnson. 6 points for him. Guarded by Paxson. Bird outside. And another basket for Boston.
He's really been efficient in the quarter so far. I love the way he's looking for his offense.
The Bulls leading by 3. What should Boston be trying to accomplish on the offensive side of things in this series, Clark?
Well, you know, I think they need to be on their mark from outside, from long range. If they can't hit from outside, then things will get very congested inside for their bigs, and that'll make it a lot easier for Chicago.
Here's Parrish. And so here is Chicago, leading by 5. Woolridge up top. Here's Macy. It's blocked. They recover it. Back at 4. Paxson. It's in for 3. And the Bulls lead by 8.
I tell you what, Kevin, both teams have been on a tear. This could be a very high-scoring game.
Nice shot by
Come on.
Well, he's really doing all he can to keep his team in the game here. What a tremendous effort.
And here comes Macy. Here it goes. What a big-time shot to beat the buzzer.
You got to be cool and confident to hit a shot like that. He is, and he delivers.
First quarter over, and big numbers up on the board. Bulls out front, up by 9.
Well, they've been getting out on the break and finding easy buckets. You got to give them credit. They've been working their tails off.
What's happening,
The
baby?
NBA, here on 2K Sports.
Larry, baby.
Now the second quarter about to start. And here is Macy. 9-point game. So the Bulls 5 right now. Corzine is out there with Oakley. That's Woolridge and Jordan. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Oh, great stop. You know, when you attack a great defender, you got to come with something better than that.
Here's Jordan, and he jams it in.
Oh!
The D hesitated for a second, and that was all it took for him to rise up and stuff that
He's
one
like,
home.
well, I might switch hands. And then he's like, no, just use this one.
Took full advantage of it.
Just get the points.
Here's
Just get
Johnson.
the points.
6 points for him. McHale left side. The shot misses. Now Chicago takes it the other way. And here is Macy. He's got 5. Releases. And that's collected by Burke.
Nice setup.
You know, Clark, you look at Jordan's numbers last year when he won Rookie of the Year, just leading the way for Chicago in every aspect.
12 points, assists, rebounds, Kevin. I mean, he did it all. It's a shame he missed so much of this year due to injury, and you can see it in his numbers. Oh, my goodness. Nobody stopped the ball. The D made that much too easy for him.
The steal. He's guarded by Johnson. Macy, that's good. He's got 7.
Oh, what a great look to get it inside. That's the way to find him when he's ready to score.
Parrish. Johnson with a screen on Corzine. And McHale backs down. Here's Ainge. Corzine grabs the rebound inside. Jordan pulls. Michael Jordan again. Jordan's got 17. A difficult situation for Boston. Down by 15. Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Here's Johnson. He has 6. Here's Bird. Kept alive. Parrish kicks to McHale. Money on the 10-footer. He's got 6. 13-point lead. Here's Jordan. Buries the short-range shot. And the Bulls lead by 15.
When he gets it going like this, you've got to double team him. That's your only hope.
Bird with the bucket.
Wow.
Bird's got 10.
Boy, he's really special. The defense has to account for him at all times.
MJ rises. Ooh, tried to cram it home, but drew the foul, and he'll have to...
All right,
at the
McHale,
line.
I get it.
It goes on Kevin McHale.
Wise foul there, Kevin. You can't give up the easy dunk. How about Michael Jordan in this one? 19 points and a steal. He's simply taken over this game.
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. With the Celtics, Clark, they get the ball down the court very quickly.
And this is the case for a few reasons. They have excellent outlet passes, both as...
And then slammed in by Jordan. He's got 23. 12 in this quarter alone.
Great D leads to easy offense.
Here's Johnson. 6 points for him. Defended by Macy. From deep. Shot by Johnson, no good.
You got to expect more out of him here. He's had a lot of difficulty this quarter, which in turn is making it difficult for them to cut into this deficit at all.
Ainge against Jordan. Goes up. The shot by Ainge, no good. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Macy with it. He has 7. Here's Jordan. Again, Chicago.
He's really doing a nice job leading his team and setting a terrific pace this quarter. He's been absolutely dominant.
Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Somebody's on fire.
And the Bulls making a change here.
What, MJ's out? MJ can't score if he's out. Man.
Here's Johnson. He's got 6. Parrish inside. Corzine defending. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Well, it's hard to believe that we're at this point in the game, and he still hasn't registered a single point.
Woolridge backs in. Shoots, left block, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
They're showing no mercy. This lead just keeps on growing. And that's his 2nd turnover in this quarter alone.
And here is Macy. Parrish against Oakley. Shoots over Parrish. Johnson with it.
Trying to pass it to Paxson. That's not what I was trying to
Pass to
do.
McHale to stop the drive, and he dunks that one through.
Oh, nice work, Mikhail.
So
You
powerful
needed that.
going up to the
You
rim.
needed
You just have to
that.
step back and admire it.
You know, he can go around you or over you, whichever way he wants. And here is Macy. He's got 7. 2:43 left in the second. Danny Ainge with the real big error, Clark, for the Celtics.
And you know, Kevin, with him, it isn't so much about the numbers, although he was a double-digit scorer. It's that he pushes the tempo when they need it and dictates the flow of the game.
He's key, you're right. And so here is Chicago. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Here's Oakley, and he finishes with a one-handed dunk.
Dude.
Speed kills after every rebound
Dude.
or bucket. They're pushing it ahead down the floor. They're killing them on the break.
And
Killing
Clark,
him.
another thing about Ainge, he is just a scrappy player.
Kevin, he's one of those guys that the opposing team loves to hate. For a guy his size, he's not afraid to mix it up with anybody.
Oh,
He'll get in
boy.
there and do all the dirty work to come up with a loose ball or a tough rebound. It's part of why his teammates love him so much. They're playing them tight all the way up the court right now. Full court, man-to-man deep.
Corzine with it. The baseline J. Bird knocks it loose. 1:28 left in the half. Johnson outside. To the wing. Here's Bird. Kept alive. Parrish. Blocked. And that one's good.
How many times are you going to let him
McHale's
shoot,
got 10
bro?
points in the game.
I like the job they're doing. A much better job of getting him involved in the offense here in the second quarter.
Now Macy from about 19 feet, and Corzine gets it to go. And the Bulls lead by 17. Johnson kicks to McHale. Macy against Johnson. Ainge puts up the baby hook. Here's Gervin, and yep, that falls, and the foul is called. We'll see him shoot one from the free throw line.
Baby. Take that.
Chicago making some changes.
Did we get MJ
Michael
back?
Jordan is checked in
Oh,
for
MJ
Corzine,
got to score
and
another
it's
bucket.
Paxson in for Kyle Mason.
Maybe I want to miss this one on purpose so MJ can just get in there. Oh.
And no problem at the line here for the three-point play. Here's Johnson. 6 points for him.
They'd be smart to hold it now for the last shot.
And McHale backs down. Here's Ainge, and that's not going to go.
Well, this is painful to watch. He can't get one to go down. Really having trouble finding his game here in this half.
And the first half wraps up with a dominating performance underway.
How about Michael Jordan in this one? 25 points, and his 2 steals round out those numbers nicely. There's been no let-up from him defensively or offensively.
And we'll get back to the action right after this.
You got no assists yet, man?
Big size difference, Clark, in this series, perhaps personified the most by Robert Parrish.
And whenever the Celtics hit a scoring low, I think they'll look inside to the cheat. There really isn't anyone who can handle his size and presence in the paint for the Bulls.
Agreed. Oh! And the one-handed jam to finish.
That's right, fella. Don't be afraid to power it down.
Yeah, Clark, a good camper at the end of that play.
Oops. Keep playing MJ like that, he's going to burn you.
Here's
That's
Johnson.
the plan.
We've
That
got
is our
Bird.
whole plan.
Johnson
is
is
to
out
let
there with
MJ
Ainge.
burn
Then
you.
it's Parrish and McHale. That's the Boston Five.
Yeah, not much you can
Kevin,
do.
if they go on to lose this game, and they probably will, they'll look back at their turnovers as the biggest reason why.
I agree. Like you said, turnovers here definitely contributing to the deficit.
Well, it's tough to watch when a team isn't able to get into its offense because they can't handle the basketball. I mean, that's one of the basic fundamentals of the game, passing and catching and throwing it to your team and not the other team. They got to tighten that area up.
Here's Jordan. He has 29. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Well, Kevin, he's the game's top scorer. He's really putting on a show.
Johnson outside. Poked away. He's picked up by Jordan. Fires top of the key. And the basket by Johnson. Johnson's got 8 points. Smooth sailing for Chicago. Now here's Jordan. He's got 31.
Take it.
Michael Jordan. 2 shots. And the first one drops. So he gets them both. Here's Johnson. 8 points for him. Knocked loose. And here are the Bulls now. Outside Oakley, Jordan. And it'll go the other way. The Bulls turn it over. Bird this year a little down in his points per game, but still Clark a stellar season.
Well, any way you look at it, 26 a game is pretty good, if you ask me. But he also grabbed 10 rebounds a game and handed out 7 assists per game as well. That's getting close to averaging the triple-double, which is something that hasn't been done in a long time.
Well, Oscar Robertson.
That's right. Go back to the big O.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Knocks it loose and stolen by Jordan.
When someone's being that careless and sloppy with the ball, they're begging for it to be taken.
And another point about Bird, Clark, his percentages are just incredible.
Well, Kevin, I say it a lot. The 50-40-90 club. 50
I still fell
from
in.
the three-point line and almost 90% from the foul line. Those are prolific numbers for someone who shoots as much as Bird does.
Here are the Celtics with the ball. Clark, we're here in the playoffs, but I just wanted to get your opinion on some of the teams not in the playoffs. Who do you think is going to make the jump in the Eastern Conference next season?
Well, Kevin, you have to think the Knicks will be better. But one team I'd keep my eye on is the Indiana Pacers. I mean, they have some incredible talent there. And if they can get healthy, they can make a big run next season. I mean, some young forwards who can simply do it all at both ends of the floor.
Parrish, the shot, no good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Michael to shoot. Kept alive. Here's Jordan. Bird knocks it loose. Here are the Celtics with the ball. Guarded by Woolridge. Here's Bird. Snatched away.
Oh,
and you look at what they've done, or rather what they haven't done, it's hold on to the ball. They've had 4 turnovers already this quarter.
Ainge, the pass to Bird. Johnson outside to end the drought. Here's Ainge. It's blocked. And so here is Chicago. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Jordan's up. And it's Jordan with the jam.
You could see his eyes get wide right there as he took it to the rack. He loves to finish that flush.
It is so comforting for a coach to have such a go-to guy on the offensive end.
Always, boy. It gives you a secure feeling, Kevin.
Jordan this year hobbled by injury, but still Clark's solid numbers.
Yeah, well, 23 points a game, Kevin, when you're working your way back from injury is quite impressive. His shooting percentage is down, but that will climb up as he gets back into the rhythm and flow of things.
Making a switch here, the Bulls.
Oh no, is putting Jordan out? Oh no, we're good. We're good.
And here's Macy. He's got 7. And to that point about Jordan's numbers, he was limited in minutes as well.
Yeah, the 23 points came, Kevin, in only about 25 minutes a game, which is actually better than what he did in his rookie season a year ago. He was still scoring at a very high clip. He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him. And he's had an answer for every defense he's seen. Way too many turnovers from him in this one, Kevin.
Charles Oakley, he's checked in for Chicago.
Well, that was
Rich comes in for Michael Jordan.
Oh, okay.
Here's Paxson. Stolen by Bird. And here's Boston. Johnson outside. Here's Parrish. Out to Bird. On the wing. And that's good for 2. Bird's got 16 points.
Right now, he's just too good, Kevin. Way too good. They need to bring a second defender and try to make him give up the ball.
And here's Macy. Here's Paxson. Nails the easy jumper. 5 points in the game. And here are the Celtics now. Now Ainge. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Parrish with it. Shoots from the corner. And it's Boston with another.
Assist from
And here's Macy. 7 points in the game. Guarded now by Larry Bird. Shots good by Oakley.
Oh, is
Good
that
job of leading his man right to the rim for the bucket.
Bird kicks to McHale. Over Woolridge.
And in his
McHale
face.
the basket on the assist by Bird. McHale's got 14 points. Smooth sailing for Chicago. Now Paxson. Here's Macy. Another one falls for Chicago.
These guys are putting on a clinic. They're playing with confidence, and their offense is really flowing.
From 17 feet out. Kept alive. Stolen.
When you compare these two clubs, they're losing the battle of turnovers right now.
Here's Paxson. And here is Woolridge. Here's Oakley. And the Bulls tack on 2 more. Here's Johnson. 35 seconds left in the third. Here's Bird. Hits the far iron. But it
Nice
goes
shot, Larry.
Bird's got 18 points in the game.
Dennis
Here comes Macy.
Johnson.
9 points in the game so far. On the line. And here is Ainge. 1 second left. And that's off as he tries to beat the buzzer. So a blowout here as the buzzer ends at the end of 3.
Jordan having a...
Here's Johnson. Taking a look at the Bulls. They've got John Paxson. Also Macy out there. Michael Jordan is out there with Oakley. Macy against Johnson. It stays here.
Almost picked it off. Still, nice hustle there to deflect the pass out of bounds.
So for the Bulls, Corzine comes in for Charles Oakley. And Orlando Woolridge has subbed in for Kyle Macy.
Got the 18.
Here's Johnson. Just 2 to shoot. Scooped up. McHale. And that's good on the second effort.
Snares the offensive rebound, then sends it home.
Outside Jordan. And he dunks that one in.
He has the ability to turn every dunk into something special. And that's exactly what he did.
Well, even when you're waiting for a jam like that, it still blows you away.
Yeah, it's special.
McHale against Woolridge. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Jackson with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. Jordan against Johnson. The shot's good from Jordan. And Jordan getting close to his game one total of 49 points now. Johnson, the pass to Parrish. Tipped away. The dump off. Here's Bird. Throws it down.
Damn, Larry
They've
Bird.
been getting after it offensively, but they're still trailing here. One guy can only do so much.
Jordan pulls. Michael Jordan again.
Assisted.
Jordan's got 47 points.
Well, he's really been big for their team, finding a way to consistently get it done on the scoreboard.
Azaria strikes again. Michael Jordan with the score. And with that, Jordan has equaled his mark of 49 from game one. Just amazing. Here's Johnson. Under 6 minutes left in the fourth. Parrish against Corzine. Here's Bird.
This is one of the key reasons why they're losing. You have to get more production out of your core star players.
Here's Jordan. Another one falls for Chicago. And Jordan has surpassed his game one total now. Just 2 fantastic games from him. Bird kicks to McHale.
Oh, I see.
A monster throwdown. Wow. Boom. With his length, Kevin, he doesn't necessarily have to go way up top to throw it down.
Now the Bulls with it. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
I love that they're staying aggressive and just keep piling on the points.
Back to Bird. Guarded by Woolridge. Johnson. 4 on the shot clock. Blocked.
Well, he's had a tough time shooting the ball today. His percentage has been way down compared to what he normally does. I think that's a big reason that they're down.
Pass to Bird. Here's Parrish. Great play by Bird to set it up.
He's been extremely active out there, and he has the stats to prove it. Terrific.
Jordan with the emphatic slam. Jordan's getting close to the NBA postseason scoring record of 61.
Boy, and wouldn't that be something to tie that mark here against the Celtics, who have been unstoppable at home. What a night for Jordan.
Bird right side. McHale outside. Kept alive. Great finish.
Man, they're
in traffic.
fighting for it, though.
McHale's got 20.
Assisted.
Now Jordan
Parrish.
takes it up and off the glass as he lays that one up and in.
He's taken center stage here in the second half. He's been getting bucket after bucket.
It stays here. Chicago making some changes. Charles Oakley, he's checked in for Corzine. Kyle Macy subbed in for Orlando Woolridge. Here's Johnson. Here's McHale, and the low post shot is good. McHale's got 22 points.
You can't allow him to establish deep position like that. Once he gets it in that close, he's almost unstoppable.
And here is Macy. Jordan, Bird covering. Jordan with the bucket.
He's really been the focus of their offensive game plan. And he's come through for his team as they've built this lead.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're losing by 34. 2:46 left in the game. Dave Corzine, he's checked in for Chicago. Woolridge comes in for Michael Jordan. Here's Parrish, and laid up and in.
Great execution on the inbounds play, and they get the basket.
Here's Paxson. 2:35 left in the fourth. A bucket here by Jordan would put him even with the postseason scoring record. It bounces out of bounds after the shot. Michael Jordan, he's checked in for John Paxson. Michael Jordan. Here's Johnson. Here's Bird, and again it's Boston converted. Here's Jordan. Yes!
Unreal, Kevin.
Jordan has tied the postseason scoring record, 61. This is something out of this world.
Off the chart.
We've seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
That's exactly the way to play. The fans love it. It's fun for the players. I love it. And more importantly, it's tough to defend.
A shot by McHale, no good. Michael Jordan on the wing. Count it! And he's done it. Jordan breaks the mark for playoff points scored.
Boy, to put a performance up like this after missing almost the entire regular season, my goodness, that's something else. He truly has arrived as an elite NBA superstar, Kevin.
Here's Jordan. 1:29 left in the game. Woolridge up top. Corzine the pass to Jordan. From 17 feet out. Kept alive. Guarded now by Larry Bird. Oakley working against McCabe. The second chance effort. Shots good by Oakley.
Put a fork in him, Kevin. This one's over.
And here are the Celtics now. Johnson outside. Here's Bird, and he lays that one up and in. Bird's got 24 points.
They needed this run sooner. I don't think they have enough time left to stage a comeback now. In the first half, they did a nice job of executing and limiting turnovers. That's not been the case here in the second half.
Great anticipation. Here's Parrish. Here's Johnson. Lays it in with the finger roll. Here's Jordan. 29 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Macy. Rebound, Parrish. And here are the Celtics now.
Less than a minute remaining now. Looks like this one's all but done, Kev.
Macy against Johnson. Defended by Macy. Uncovered. Missed. And that will wrap it up. The Bulls overcome the odds to hand the Celtics just their second loss at home. What a feeling for the Bulls.
How about that? This is a series now, Kev. Best of 3. And Chicago will have the